How is it going now in Ukraine?
Hello, Big Lima. The situation is really dire. The Russians are bombing civilian populations. So basically, they have started war in Ukraine, and the situation is really bad. Our team, we had to flee Kiev and go to another city, which is more or less safe now.
I think you're handling an organization. You're having some people with you in your work. What kind of organization are you handling, Mr. Bogdan?
So basically, I'm a CEO and founder of an IT startup. Before the war, we used to be working on mobile games. Our game is one of the leading games in the niche. But now we switched our efforts to help Ukraine and the Ukrainian government to fight the war. And now we are launching a charity NFT collection, which will be dropping in 2 days. So all the proceeds from the collection will come to the Ukrainian government and charity organizations to help Ukrainian people and to help Ukrainian government.
How do you send help? How do you send donations to this NFT charity? If people are listening now, probably a lot of people would like to help your organization. So how would they do that?
Basically, you have to have a crypto wallet. It's actually really good that you decided to talk to us, because there is a huge crypto community in the Philippines, and there is this one blockchain game which is called Axie Infinity, which has huge huge audience in the Philippines. So I'm trying to reach out to the audience in the Philippines who will be able to donate to our charity by buying the artworks created by 200 plus artists in Ukraine on blockchain. So I will be sending you the links after the interview, you can spread the word around the Philippines. And another thing where you can help as well, if I'm talking to you, the Philippines crypto community, is if you spread the word about our project among your community as well.
All right. Now, how would this help the Ukrainian government in what you're doing? What kind of help will you give the Ukrainian government of what you're doing? How would this reach the government in terms of help that they needed now?
So the war is really costly in terms of equipment, in terms of relief for people, food, any supplies and stuff like that. So we are trying to help as much as we can, and we're trying to provide the resources to the government, which will use them to help Ukrainian people and to help fight this war.
All right. Are you in a bomb shelter now? Are you inside a bomb shelter now?
Right now I'm not, but we are running in between bomb shelters and open spaces.
All right. How far are you, or how near are you in the war zone? How far are you from this explosion that we see in the news?
It's a couple of hundred of kilometers.
Yeah, but you already feel the effect. I mean, so Russian soldiers are really coming in all parts of the city, in all parts of Ukraine, and
in all parts of these cities, in all parts of Ukraine. When we were in Kiev, in the capital, where our startup was based, we were near the explosion, which happened I don't know, maybe half a kilometer from our office. So we had to flee Kiev, and yes, the Russians are coming everywhere.
How are the Ukrainians, like you, a young man? Are you not required to join the military and help your country to fight against the Russian government? I mean, the Russian forces? Are you not required to, are you armed? Do you have any ammunition or arms with you, weapons with you?
I don't, and I think a lot of people in Ukraine and all the people in Ukraine are doing what they can do the best. The IT guys, we do the best technology projects, and we are providing, we are making this charity project that will help the Ukrainian government with substantial funds. So I think all Ukrainians are now Ukrainians are now united, and all of them are doing what they can actually do to help fight this war.
Right. So how are the people? How many people do you have with you now?
We have a team of 20 people now here.
They are with you right now?
No, not right now because it's 4 a.m. But yeah.
So at any given time, I mean, at any time of the day, I'm sure you don't have enough sleep because, you know, you just don't know what's going to happen the next day. You just don't know what's going to happen the next hour. So you should be aware. You should be alert. So, you know, it's really a sad thing. And are there people already responding to your call about this charity work that you're doing?
Yes, there are a lot of people who already support us. And there are like Ukrainian MPs among them, celebrities, media, art galleries, and stuff like that. But the actual collection, it's not available yet. It will be available on the 3rd of March. So the nations, people will be able to make donations on the 3rd of March. Now we are working to launch it technically.
All right. When will this be launched?
On the 3rd of March.
That will be tomorrow. What date is it today there in Ukraine? Today is March 2 in the Philippines.
It's March 2 as well, yeah.
Same. All right. So probably you can make an appeal to the public, to the Filipino people, which you've said you have a lot of funds, you have a lot of followings. And I just wish you well, you guys from Ukraine. And I really see the news every day. Children are dying. Innocent people are being involved in this without anything to do about the war. And, you know, as we say, these bullets, these weapons are really, it's a thing that to whom it may concern. Whether you are a fighter or you're an ordinary civilian, you will be hit. So it's up for you, Mr. Bogdan. You have the floor. You can do the appeal now if you want to seek help from our Filipino people. Go ahead, Mr. Bogdan.
I actually know quite a few things about the Filipino because I used to work on this media project which is called Kami. It's quite popular in the Philippines. The Facebook community is about 10 million people, Kami people in the Philippines. So you guys, you actually, you're a very strong community. You always help out each other. You're really kind as well. So I'm just trying to reach out to you to spread the news about our project, to donate if you can. And guys, stay safe, be peaceful, because love to each other and kindness to each other is the most important thing in the world after all.
All right. Do you have any message if, you know, government from Russia is listening, like, for example, Vladimir Putin, because a lot of people from Ukraine, I can see them every day making an appeal to stop this war. And it seems that Putin has no plans of stopping this war. I mean, you know, he's really intended to harm.
The only thing I can say, and I think the only thing which is important now, is to stop this war. We don't want this war. Right. No one wants it.
Nobody wants war. Mr. Bogdan, I wish you luck. I wish you safe. I wish you well. And I hope this thing will stop at the soonest possible time because really people are dying. We already are seeing low numbers in COVID-19. But, you know, surprisingly, here comes the war that Putin has made up. And I hope this will end everything. It will go to a stop. Mr. Bogdan, thank you so much. You stay safe.
Thank you very much for your support.